Hello, welcome to my piano lab. I'm Dan Bar Hava and I'm going to teach you how to start improvising in this short video. You probably wanted to improvise for a long time and you look at people that play and improvise and you don't know where are these notes coming from. So we're going to get started in a way that will ensure that when you improvise, it will sound good. Here is the plan of everything you need to know about the improvisational game. We're going to go over the plan and then we're going to demonstrate. So, welcome to the improv game. As you can see, there are 3 levels here and I will go over what is very important for you in order to go from one level to the next. First thing, what you need to know. Knowledge of a major scale other than C major. If C is the only scale you know, you can use C as well. Knowledge of a major scale is the ability to play a scale with ease. I like to use D major, and this is what I mean when I say knowledge of the scale. To be able to do that 2 octaves up and down with the right hand. Next thing, knowledge of 4 chords within the scale you are using. This may be confusing to some people, so I'm going to give you the chords that you're going to be using. If you choose to use D major, then the chords will be D itself, which is D, F sharp and A major, which is A, C sharp and E, and then B minor, which is B, D and F sharp, and then G major, which is G, B, D. So now you know the scale that you need, and now you know the chords that you need, and if you have your own scale and your own chords, that's fantastic. The third thing you're going to need is a metronome, and we're going to talk about that later. Now we go for the game itself. So left hand should be doing this. Now we go for the most important part, which are the rules of the game. Here are the rules of the game. The right hand needs to play 4 even quarter notes per measure. No stopping, which is going to be very hard until you get used to it. Now, the first note of every measure needs to be a chord note, part of the chord. If you are on a D chord, the first note has to be D, F sharp or A. If you are on an A chord, the first note has to be A, C sharp or E, and so on and so forth. And that is a very important rule. And the next important rule is you are allowed to step to play the next note up or the next note down or repeat. And that's it. And this is how this works. If I start with the D major chord, I can start with any note from the D chord. So I choose to start with F sharp, and I can go up and up again and up again. Now I'm going to an A chord. I have 2 choices. I can either go up to C sharp or down to A. I choose to go up to C sharp. I stepped, I stepped, I stepped. Now I'm about to go to B minor. My only choice is to go down to F sharp. Now I'm going to an A chord, and my only choice is to go to E, to repeat the E that I was playing, because otherwise I will be not on a chord note. Now I finished on D and I'm going back to D, so I have to repeat that D, otherwise I will be not on a chord note. We're going to do another round. I'm going to go up, down. Now I'm on a C sharp. I have to repeat that C sharp because I'm about to go to an A chord. Now I'm on F sharp. I have no choice but to repeat that F sharp because I'm about to go to a B chord. Now I'm on an E, and my only choice is to go down to D because I'm about to go to a G chord. And this is how the game is played. If you follow the rules, you will sound good. Every single note that you play will sound good. So this is level 1. We're going to go over what happens in level 2 and 3, and there will be another video demonstrating how level 2 works and how level 3 works. But you got to graduate this level 1 in order for you to be able to do the other levels. So in level 2, as you can see, in level 2, what happens is that instead of doing 4 quarter notes per measure, you're going to do 8 notes per measure, and that's a lot more difficult. And it's the same rule. First note has to be in the chord, and no skipping is allowed, only stepping up or down. That's level 2. In level 3, we introduced skipping. So skipping is allowed as well. And if I now make a quick demonstration of level 3, it will sound like this. But remember, you must graduate level 1 in order for you to go to level 2 and 3. And the graduation of level 1 is accomplished if you look at the bottom of the screen. Graduation of level 1 is accomplished when you are going to be able to do 4 rounds of what I just did on level 1 with the metronome on a comfortable speed anywhere from 70 beats per minute or up. Only when you do that, you can go and start getting used to level 2. Then you need to do the same with level 2 in order to get to level 3. And beyond that, there will be other videos that getting you exposed to advanced improvisation. But if you follow the rules, pick your key, pick your chords, be even, follow the rules of the first note has to be a chord note, no skips allowed, and then when you get to the other levels, we'll talk about that, and there will be other videos to that effect. Then you will be improvising in very little amount of time because you know what you're doing, and if you follow the rules, the notes will sound good. So go practice, and I'll see you in the level 2 and the level 3 videos. Thanks.